So we picked up the car from the body shop today, almost a whole month. I'll show you what they did. So, front bumper, headlight, fender, new tire, new rim. Then they had to do some color blending up into the door. When we picked it up, the stripping was coming out, so that's going to all be replaced next week. You see it starting to come out again. I don't know why they didn't do that then. And then there's a bit of a gap here up in the mirror. So one of the other problems that we had with the headlight is they went ahead and replaced it, and they never checked to see the fuse. On the HHR, it has independent fuses for each headlight, so they wouldn't replace they said that the light bulb was out, and that it would have to, they can only replace it with a standard bulb and not an HID bulb. And I says, did you guys check the fuse? They didn't. So they ended up replacing that, pulling out the ballast and all the wiring. So now I gotta take it all apart and put it back in. So that's gonna be a project that I'll do probably this weekend. Since they had to take the windows and the door apart and all that stuff, a lot of dust got in here. So they actually had to clean the whole car, and it's probably the cleanest it's been in a while. Not that my car's ever dirty. You can still see the wires hanging down from the dash cam, so that's my next thing. I gotta take that and remount the camera and rerun the wires. I'm not too sure why that was out. Oh, I can see over in the door panel here where the door handle is, they didn't put the plastic in there. I've been finding a lot of little bits and pieces that this dealership failed to do, so it's another one that's going on the list. And the center console, which I put together myself, you got these you got the rubber mat here that was missing. Had to go look for that. I don't know why they even took that out. But if you look there where the door handle is, you can see the screw. There's supposed to be a plastic cover for that, so they didn't put that in, so they're gonna have to do that now too. I guess I'm just gonna have to go through the whole entire car and check. Yeah, I'm not too happy about this. They had the car over a month. We went there last Tuesday, and the front bumper was still not put together properly and sticking out, so they had to go and re-put the bumper in, and they ordered the wrong rim. This has chrome wheels. They just ordered standard wheel, so then they had to send that back, and it's been a process, that's for sure. All right, just like everything else, I'm finding all the little parts that they didn't put back on was underneath the passenger floor mat, so I went ahead and just pushed that in because it's gonna bug me, and the car ain't going back till next week until so we can get this new weather stripping. I'm gonna go through and see what else is missing. One thing I told them when we brought the car in is that during the accident, when I hit the brakes, this must have locked up and is not releasing. I see they didn't do anything with that. See if I can free it up myself, but I think it's gonna have to be taken out. This concerns me because this is Piper's side of the car. Yeah, they're gonna have to fix that too. One thing I'm trying out right now on the DJI is this little microphone that I had. It was laying around. My phone came with an actual adapter. DJI makes an adapter for this. They claim that you have to use it, but I'm trying this to see how well it works, and if it works fine, then I'm just going to go ahead and order the actual microphone that I want. So yeah, one of the things too I want to talk to you about is Piper. Last month we took her to the Children's Hospital to have her legs looked at because she was having trouble walking. They said give her a few more weeks and get her some good tennis shoes and work with her. Within a week after that, she started walking a few steps on her own, and then she started really walking. Now she's doing really well. We have a brick driveway. That's a little bit tricky for her, but everything else she's doing fine. So thank you for everyone that was checking in on her. She's doing really well, and she's going to be fast. I think she's going to be a runner. As far as our June updates, we have nothing really planned right now. The motorhome's gone. are right now looking at a couple different travel trailers. Matter of fact, today we were looking at a pretty large bunkhouse. We're looking for one where Piper has her own room, and we found one that we like that's reasonably priced. Um, the only thing is then we have to get a truck as well. So anyone looking for a Toad, we'll probably put that up for sale here shortly. Yeah, we were hoping to get something here fairly fast, or some stuff we wanted to try to do. This coming weekend, there was an event we were going to go to, and we just can't get to it now, and kind of bums me out because it was something I really wanted to do. I was looking forward to it, but what can you do? Trips that we would like to try to get done here shortly. If we get this new trailer and a truck, then we're going to go a little bit further, but kind of feel naked without the RV. Things happen so fast. We weren't prepared as far as having a replacement ready for it. So, yeah, I'll probably be shooting some video at work tomorrow. Got a bunch of RVs coming in, and some of the nice ones or something that has a unique floor plan. I like to shoot them and put them on YouTube so people can see what's out there. So that should be good. We got a couple travel trailers and I think another Class C coming in. After we got back from Ludington, I ended up getting sick again, which, go figure. I'm just about better. I'm still very weak, and that's going to be an ongoing thing, I guess, the rest of my life. I just got to watch it. And I tend to overdo it, and once I have something in my mind, I just want to keep on going, and I guess I got to change my way of thinking, and when I start getting wore out, I just need to stop, or else I'll end up sick, and then I'll be missing out on more than just one or two events. We added a new camp store, the one that we had where we were affiliates through Amazon. That did not work out too well because they ended up penalizing us, saying that we had friends and family buying from our store. I don't know why that would be a bad thing, but they said that that's not allowed, and they penalized us for 1 month. And then this month I got a report stating that because last month we had no sales, even though we did, that they ended our agreement with them. So found a different company, and that actually will sell our logos and any of our designs and stuff like that. For now, that's fine, and maybe down the road we'll go back to Amazon, but I wasn't happy the way we were treated. I don't know why you would be penalized if a friend or family buys something through your affiliate links. To me, you'd think you would encourage people to buy things. I can't control what people buy. So if somebody in my family buys something, why am I penalized for it? It's just a way for them to keep the money that they owe us, and so be it, whatever. There's other affiliate programs out there. All that, and it was small amounts of money, make anything huge on it, but all that helped towards trips, gear, whatever we needed. So we'll look for a different route on that. My birthday's coming up on the 16th, and no, I have nothing planned. We usually try to do a trip. My birthday falls on Father's Day this year, so double party, double gifts, I guess. That's kind of cool. So we'll probably do a video from there, wherever we are. I don't know if Betsy has something planned or not. It's 41, so it's not like a milestone birthday, but it's a birthday either way, I guess. So we'll probably do something. I just don't know what. We'll keep you posted on that. As far as anything else for our June updates, don't really have a whole lot planned, because the ones that we had, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go to Cadillac, Michigan. They were doing a festival there. They just restored an old locomotive, and then they shut down Main Street, which is Business 131. Set up old cars and all that good stuff. And we did a festival in Cadillac a couple years ago, and it was good. The weather was kind of bad, but I'll put some footage up here, and you guys can see kind of what we did and seen. So I wanted to do that, and then we thought, well, we could go at the last minute, even if we get this RV before the end of the week. And we're like, well, where are we going to go? Because all the parks are booked. But we do know of a park in Manton that you can typically get into. So, and that's only like 11 miles away from downtown. So, if we go, you'll know, because we'll post stuff about it. But as of right now, I highly doubt it, because if we get the trailer, we still got to get a truck, and I haven't decided if I want to go with a pickup truck or if I want to go with an SUV. Having Piper and SUV sounds so much better. But what we're looking at, we don't want new. So, it's just a matter of finding a truck that's not beat to hell, and that will fit our needs. So we'll probably do a video on our searching for the vehicle and whatever travel trailer or fifth wheel we get. The fifth wheel that we really like is a 2019 Jayco Pinnacle mid bunk, and we fell in love with that. It's just not in the budget right now. When we go full time, that coach would definitely be a win in our for our needs. Saying that, I think we might do another trip down to Middlebury, Indiana, and do another tour of Jayco. Our last video we did there was from a couple years ago, and we had some audio problems. So basically, I just put music over everything because you couldn't hear what was going on. So we'd like to do that again. Plus, see if we can actually see the Pinnacles or the North Point, because they're basically the same coach, just a different trim level, being made, and maybe go more in depth than we did in the last video. That last one's did good. Last time I checked it, it was like over 900 views. So that's our highest video view out of the 60 some videos that we do have. It's fun down there, and the people at Jayco are always great. And it's funny, the whole time that we actually had the Holly Rambler, we always still had all our Jayco gear. And people say, "Oh, do you own a Jayco?" No, but before we bought the Holly Rambler, we were actually going to get a Jayco. We looked at at the time it was a 2016 J-Flight 33 RLDS, and we fell in love with it, with the opposing slides. I guess it's probably good that we didn't get it, because that floor plan just definitely wouldn't work for us now. So I know Jayco has a mid-bunk travel trailer. We looked at that yesterday. It was a 2020. And yeah, it's nice, but I think we're ready for a fifth wheel, but that's going to be the next one after this. Unless something massive changes where we end up going full time. It's still another couple years off, and by then who knows what will be out there. So I think I've been rambling on more than I should for this being an update video, but keep an eye out. When we get some new footage, we'll definitely put it out there, and until then, happy trails.